There's a new French-Swiss company on the block called Trilobe, and they're doing things completely the wrong way. Just look at this watch. You can't even tell the time. Even worse, it'll cost you nearly £170,000 to buy it. All of this is done by design, but why? Let's take a closer look at everything wrong with Trilobe. Gauthier Massenet started the company in 2016 when he quit his job in finance and started pursuing watchmaking. He wanted to create a watch that is unconventional, and that's why you won't find any watch hands on Trilobe's watches. The passage of time is represented by 3 rotating discs, and there are 3 distinct collections. Let's have a look at the first one, the mornings. This watch collection captures everything wrong about Trilobe. The hour, minute and seconds discs rotate counterclockwise, and there are trefoil indicators on the dial for each ring which are obviously misaligned. If you think this watch is not legible enough, then there's the option to customize the dial with a secret constellation map. If you gave Trilobe the time, date and place, they can figure out which stars were above you and then create a bespoke night sky dial. Trilobe's second collection is a little bit more normal. It's called Fantastic Night, and this is the flagship collection. Again, you have the rotating discs, but this time the dial is more streamlined. The little clover logo shows you the hour, the window under is for the minutes, and you can see the whole seconds disc rotating in a counterclockwise fashion. All of Trilobe's watches are powered by the eccentric caliber, which is a custom movement made in Switzerland, which has an extra powerful mainspring delivering torque at the rate of 4 Hz, so that it can rotate all 3 rings. Probably the most conventional thing about all these watches is that the cases have 20mm lugs, which means you have plenty of options for straps. No matter what watch you have, there's a ton of watch straps on WatchGecko.com. Okay, this is the craziest Trilobe watch collection of them all. The Crazy Day watches have an enormous 7.6mm dome, which creates the illusion that the time rings are levitating, especially the seconds disc. How do you tell the time? With a little red indicator near the bottom of the dial. Last, and definitely least, the Diamond Crazy Day watch. If you're struggling to tell the time, now the minute ring has no minutes on it. Trilobe were able to write down the hour markers, but as the diamonds got smaller and smaller, they weren't able to put any more numbers on it. Let's be honest, if you're spending £170,000, you don't buy a watch to tell the time. You buy a watch to impress your mates at the yacht club. In all seriousness, Trilobe have some really odd and unconventional designs. It's not everyone's cup of tea, but if you want to stand out from the crowd of independent watchmakers, you need to do something outstanding. The watches start at nearly £10,000, so this is not a brand for the average Joe. I also can't afford even their most affordable models, but nonetheless, I do admire Trilobe's approach of creating highly individualistic timepieces. If you like watches and watch straps, consider subscribing to our channel for weekly video content, and check out the WatchGecko magazine for even more watch news and reviews.